No desire for what's right. They're just born that way. Yes, sir.
Just because you're doing something you didn't master before, it's choosing. Never apart. Just choosing.
Right. He said some people make themselves eunuchs. Doesn't mean they cut anything off, but they decided they're not going to use, they have the parts, not going to use their parts. Yes, ma'am.
There's certain today, but still in my fact, feels like I watched this last year. Some people don't have to do it at all.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, this is so weird, but it's like,
Right, but it's, and Jesus said it's not weird, and we should make those people feel bad, and what's wrong with you? You should be like me. We shouldn't tell other people that they should be like, because Jesus said everybody's different. The church says everybody's the same, and so if something's wrong with you, we make you feel bad. But in some cases, that's how they were born. Yes, sir.
I just saying that sometimes they assume if you don't like women, you must like guys, and that's not the case. They just don't have no desire.
Right.
I mean, that's the assumption that's made a lot.
Yeah. Right. So, but whatever it is that they're born with, some people are born however they're born. We know that. You know what I'm saying? We grow up, we see people, and they've been that way since they were born. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's just who they are. We can make them feel bad, or we can now, eunuchs, and I was using that as a euphemism, but eunuchs, in Isaiah it said they can come into the church. They can come into the temple. That's where they'll meet Jesus. That's where they'll get healing. That's where they'll get whatever God has for them. We often want people to change first, and then they get to come into the church. Right? But we need to let people in, and then let God do with them whatever he does with them. But we don't want, I said, no, we're out with signs. Stay out. God hates you. And he does not. He died for everybody. There's no scripture that said, Jesus, God so loved the world, gave him God the Son, that whosoever, except for those eunuchs. It doesn't say that. Amen. So the Bible says, let them in. Again, in Isaiah, those who keep my Sabbath and choose what pleases me and hold fast my covenant, each of them I will give in my house and within my walls a place. And a name better than that of the sons and daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off. So he didn't say the eunuchs have to be fixed first, and then they get to come in. He said the eunuchs get to come in. So we have to let everybody in, and then let God do whatever he does. Amen. Right? We have to let the drug addicts in, the fornicators in. Now, we tend to let people in who are like us. So I've heard many pastors and ministers get up and preach about fornication, and like that's normal. and because we don't seem to have a problem with that. But then they'll preach against other things and make those people feel bad. Yeah. Well, God hates this, but of course, we all fornicated. Well, no. But that's what you did. And so you're comfortable with your sin, and so you think God's okay with that. We tend to think that God's okay with every sin that we did. Yeah. Where he's actually okay with all sinners. For all have sinned and fallen short. God doesn't have big sins, little sins, nothing like that. So they had to change their mindset because they had been taught no eunuchs still come into the temple, right? So Philip's preaching to this eunuch, and he has to change his mindset. There's all sorts of different mindsets that can change. First, he had to preach to the Samaritans, and like I said, that'd be like the Bloods preaching to the Crips. They hated the Samaritans, but he went and preached to the Samaritans. Then he runs into this eunuch, and he had been taught eunuchs have to stay outside the temple. Even though in Isaiah it says they welcome them in, they hadn't changed yet. So even though the Bible says whosoever will let him come, we don't let everybody come. We want them to dress a certain way and talk a certain way, and we don't say, yes, everybody come in. We just don't believe God can change people. We really think they better change first. Does that make sense? Okay, so God is trying to change who they think is worthy of hearing the gospel. Acts chapter 8, verse 5, 39 through 40. Yes, I'm sorry.